We are joined now by Neal Pilson, a broadcasting consultant and the former president of CBS Sports. Pilson produced CBS's Olympic coverage for the Albertville and Lillehammer Games and negotiated the contract for the Nagano Games. So, Neal, great to have you with us. First of all, let me ask you, how do you think NBC is doing?
They're doing fine. They're doing considerably better than Torino, not as good as Salt Lake. I like a lot of their editorial judgments. A lot of their pictures are compelling. It's been fun so far.
And they have scored, high ratings, Neal, but, I mean, can they or how can they monetize these high ratings in your view?
Well, they're sold out. I mean, they're not selling any more advertising, and the ratings, frankly, don't help them this year, except to be sure that they don't have to give provide any givebacks to their sponsors. But it certainly is helping NBC set a platform for the coming season. They are really relaunching prime time, and they're using the Olympics to do it.
And that's a good point. I mean, NBC's got to like this, Neal, because they're knocking, Leno and Conan off kind of everyone's radar, which was on the radar for so long at this point, and then they get that chance to kind of reset their nightly programming.
But for the Olympics, they'd be in pretty desperate shape with their prime time. And this is one of the great values of the Olympics. It allows you to promote your other programming. It solidifies your position with your affiliates, generates considerable revenue for your own stations. The Olympics are a tremendously successful franchise for NBC, and I suspect they'll want to continue with the Olympics down the road.
We mentioned that you negotiated the contract for the Nagano Games. I mean, how does, in your view, the future Olympic Games look for TV contracts?
Well, that's an interesting question. NBC has said that they're losing $250 million this year, and that's negotiating in the press and trying to set a level of expectations for the next Olympic bidding process. The question is, what other networks are going to be interested? Will ESPN come to the table? What will Fox and CBS do? That's how you set the price for the Olympics. It isn't just a single network. It's the competitive impact of networks bidding against each other.
All right, got to ask you about Tiger Woods, Neal, since we've got you. Lucky enough to have you. We just did the story about he's planning to talk with the public on Friday. I mean, how would a deal, or how big a deal would it be for TV, and really to CBS specifically, if Tiger comes back? We know how crucial he really is to the game here.
It'd be huge. Tiger accounted for 50% increases in ratings when he's playing on Sunday afternoon in a golf tournament. So if Tiger's making an announcement this Friday, the timing is about right for him to come back and play a couple of tournaments, perhaps, in front of the Masters, and then play in the Masters as his first major.
All right. Sounds like to me that you think this is all, just quickly, being very well engineered, or do you? Just quickly.
Oh, I guarantee you it's being well engineered. He has the highest paid advisors in the business.
All right. We got to run. Hey, Neal, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Neal Pilson from Pilson Communications.